Cases of the coronavirus continue to grow. Some states taking action, closing businesses, public gatherings, and urging residents to stay home. Good evening. I'm Katie Orth.
And I'm Eddie Flores. Big Two's Jake Eichstead spoke with the mayor of Midland about how these decisions are made. So, Jake, do we think these kinds of restrictions will actually happen in Midland?
Well, guys, 18 states have in some way intervened regarding the coronavirus, be it business closures, quarantines, even enforcing curfews now. Midland Mayor Patrick Payton tells us that he thinks that these cities that are taking these measures are in a much different place than Midland is, be it from population, density, a lot of other factors. But those plans are still in place, even though right now they are not necessary.
All the things are in place for us planning for the worst, but we're hoping for the best so we don't have to do those things.
Government-forced closures across the nation. Restaurants, bars, public gatherings, all told to pause. Some places even forcing residents to stay home.
Now, we've gone as far as we think we need to go to be sure and protect our population, and we're not going to have to go to those extremes just yet.
But Payton admits there are plans in place in case there is a need to go to those extremes. Payton also says Midland wants to do as little as possible to disrupt business if they don't have to.
And then we'll be as minimal as we have to be, because we just don't want to really just do this to the small business community in our city.
Payton says there are numerous ways in which he can and is allowed to intervene, but says he will closely follow the guidelines from the Trump administration.
What we would have to do is decide what crowd sizes we might have to restrict. But again, that goes back to if we'll just follow what the federal government is asking us to do, even if individually we decide to follow what the CDC is asking us to do, which are even lower numbers, then we'll already begin to see us flatten this curve there. But he's talking about.
So, if necessary, how it will work is the mayor can create declarations that the city council will have to approve within the next 7 days, but he wants to remind me that no action will be taken unless the federal or state government mandates him to do so. Reporting in the newsroom, Jake Eichstead, Big 2 News.